All right, we're going to compare two condensers. And on this Honda here, so this one here in 1 inch, I was measuring the fin count per inch. And if you see the little black dots that I put there, every one represents 2 fins. So I started from 1 to the last one, and there's 20 fins there. And every dot is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. That's pretty good, because when I came up here, and if you see the black dots, that's hard to see on this dirty condenser. When I did the exact same thing on this OEM condenser, I got 20 fins per inch. So the fin per inch count for this particular manufacturer, remember, guys who rebrand and resell, they don't make these. They come from an importer and they purchase them to match a part number that they need for an application. They are not the actual producers of the condensers themselves. So sometimes in a different run or a different year, 1 year you might get a good condenser, but then maybe that supplier got more expensive and they didn't want to buy from them, and they found another manufacturer who will make them cheaper, and in the same box with the same sticker with the same part number to fit the same car, you might have something, and when you come down here you only measure 16 fins per inch. So it's kind of a, you know, a shit show out there when you get some of your aftermarket stuff. But right now this is pretty good. Tubes, there's 39 cooling refrigerant tubes going across here on the OEM. On this aftermarket, there was 37. So they cheated you a little bit. Now, the one thing I know they cheated you on is if you cut these tubes open, and I've shown this on videos before, and you look down the tube and you look at the amount of fins that are inside the tube, you'll see there's half as many fins inside these aftermarkets on 90% of them than when you open up one of these OEMs and you look down inside the tube and you see there's fins inside the tubes, and they're usually a half count. And that's where they really save their money on cheating you out of the surface area. So you have your refrigerant comes in contact with more surface area the more tubes you have. So, but this is not the worst I've seen. This is not horribly bad. Could have done better, but I'm not gonna knock this one too much. They came closer, and that was, sometimes these guys have something okay, and sometimes it's not acceptable at all. And that was measured within, oh, it died. Measured within 1 inch, and just finishing up the recovery here. And then we're gonna swap this one out, and gonna charge the other one over here on the Volkswagen. It's getting down there in the 300 range now. Should be down into 2 or 100 range in the next 15 minutes or so. So I'm going to get the dry nitrogen over here, and I'm going to purge back because this is under a negative vacuum. You can see right now it's negative 21, and I'm going to purge the dry nitrogen into the system, so when the technician takes off the bolts, he doesn't open it up and suck in moist air and contaminate the refrigerant oil. All right, I'll see you guys in a little bit.